Hello, good afternoon. It's Simon at Vans today in Worcester. I'm going to give you a quick video walk around of this 2018 on a 68 plate. It's a Ford Transit Custom 2-litre TDCi 130 Euro 6 6-speed manual, limited, L1 short wheelbase. One keeper from new with a warranted just short of 47,000 miles on the clock. Finished in the lovely, I think it's shadow black, that one, to be fair. Had a relatively easy life, I have to say. There's a couple of minor cosmetics which we just need to sort out on it for you. Primarily just being, I think, one parking ding and a little bit of trim that needs painting. But I'll show you now on the video, and then you can make up your own mind what you think. So I'm going to work up there on the roof. Hopefully you can see, very straight and tidy. Doesn't appear to have been worked at all. Coming down onto your windscreen. Windscreen has no major stone chips on it that's going to cause either of us any grief when it comes to MOT time. You know, with all of these vans, you may get some minor micro chipping, but there's nothing significant there at all. Coming down onto your bonnet, sorry, we've got a little bit of stuff that's dropped onto it overnight from the trees, but there is no significant stone chipping on your bonnet either. Hopefully you can see, we've sent this one into the detailers. So it's got a lovely gleam to the black metallic paintwork now. That is the level of detail that we go into when we're prepping the vans. All the dark metallic stuff goes into detailers for them to work their magic on it. Passenger headlight unit, as you can see there, is in great condition. Your passenger front bumper corner, as you can see, no scuffing on there either. We have a fog light there that's in good order. And being the limited model, you have front parking sensors on it as well as rear parking sensors. Front grills, as you can see, those are all in good order as well, as is your number plate and your badge, etc. Your driver's side headlight unit, that is in good condition. Driver's side front bumper corner, again, that's in good condition. Your fog light, again, that's all good. And then if we look down the driver's side of the vehicle from this angle, hopefully you can see no major dents or dings to point out to you. It's a very, very tidy vehicle. Driver's side front wing, again, a couple of minor bits of dust off the trees, but again, nothing cosmetically to point out to you. Driver's side alloy wheel has a Hankook tyre fitted to it, which looks as though it has loads of tyre tread depth on it. A couple of minor marks on the wheels, but nothing major. Your tyre has that sort of tyre tread depth on it, so I'd suggest that's fairly recently replaced. Mirror unit, as you can see, is good. We have a minor mark on your mirror unit there, look. But secure, indicators all good, and upper and lower mirrors are all in good order. Driver's side door glass, as you can see, that's all good. There's no scratches on there from the window going up and down or anything. Coming down onto your driver's door. Driver's door again is in good order. This is spider's webs here, so sorry, seem to be infested with spider's webs. Driver's door lock's all good. Driver's door handle's all good. We've got a really minor mark there in the paint. It suggests it's a bit of whatever, either bird lime or something like that. Looking down there on your sills are looking pretty good on it. Your plastic color-coded trim protector going down the side of the vehicle is all good. Your driver's side rear quarter, it's a hell of a panel, as you can see, but again, lovely gleam to it and nothing major on there at all. We have a little minor mark there. I think we can probably T-cut and maybe well, probably not T-cut because it's been into the details. It's going to need probably a little bit of a touch in there. It's just slightly caught the lacquer, basically. Driver's doors, you can see just slightly on the edge there. Get that spider's web out of the way. We've obviously just opened it up on something. There's a very, very minor ding there. We'll see what the dent man can do with that. Driver's side rear alloy wheel looks pretty good condition. You have a Continental tyre on it, and that tyre has loads of tyre tread depth on there as well. Looking down the driver's side of the vehicle from this angle, again, just giving you another angle to show no significant dents or dings on it. Rear light unit here is all good. Your driver's side rear bumper corner is all good with no scuffing. Door hinges, yeah, looking like they normally do, but yeah, they're all good. We have a little bit of a ding here in the door. Can you see that? Again, we'll get the dent man on it, see what he can do for you. Rear of the vehicle, it has rear barn doors. Those appear to be in good condition. We have a really minor ding here, and obviously that ding I've already pointed out to you there. A couple of minor little abrasive marks just on the lacquer. Again, we'll have to see what we can do with reference to those. Upper brake lights are all good. And then coming down to your bumper, the bumper, as you can see, the top of the bumper and etc. is all good, showing no signs of any significant wear or tear on there. And if we open up the back of the vehicle, looking at your bulkhead, you have the loading hatch, which will give you additional load length through underneath your passenger seat. Bulkhead, a couple of minor marks on it, but on the whole, pretty good condition, as is the rest of your ply lining. You have the standard limited kind of black plastic floor, which is all good. Rear doors, ply lined. Obviously minor signs of wear and tear on the rear doors on the inside, but nothing significant. Rear light, passenger side, that's all good. Passenger side rear bumper corners all good with no scuffing. And if we just look down the passenger side of the vehicle, there is nothing really to point out here. We've got a ding in the passenger front door, I'll show it to you in a second. So upper quarter here, that's all looking good. Lower quarter, all looking good. Alloy wheel this side's looking all good. You have a Continental tyre on this side as well, with loads of tyre tread depth on there, as you can see. Front and rear mud flaps on this one. Sliding door rail is in good condition. Sliding door itself looking pretty cool. Now, this was missing when it arrived in. We've ordered up the replacement bit, and it just needs colour coding, so we'll get that done with our smart repairer before it goes out. Okay. Door handles are all good. You've got a little bit of scratching just right behind the door handles, but nothing major. And your door edges are looking pretty good as well, aren't they? Opening up your sliding door, it opens up and slides nice and freely. Just in between there, your sliding door rails all looking good, and then just giving you another view of your bulkhead and roof and interior of the van from this angle. So passenger door glass is fine, passenger door handles all good, the passenger door itself all pretty good, other than we have a ding here. There we go, can you see it? We'll get the dent man on that, you should be able to get that out. Upper and lower glass all good on the mirror unit, and the mirror unit itself is all looking good. Passenger front wing again, all good. And then passenger side alloy wheel, it's always the one that takes the pounding, isn't it? So there are some scuff marks on your alloy wheel. Nothing major, but they are there, and that has a Hankook tyre on it with loads of tyre tread depth, so that matches your Hankook tyre on the other side. It's obviously had a pair of front tyres on it. Passenger door card is clean and tidy. A couple of minor marks there, I thought that was a shadow for a second. The entry step, plastic entry step's looking good. Your rubber flooring inside's looking clean and tidy. There's your bonnet pull. Pull that up and show you under there. Glove box, all good. Dashboard fascia and your storage units on the top there, they're all clean and tidy. And then headlining, all good. And yeah, all looking nice, isn't it? And then your bonnet, I've opened it from the inside. There's your bonnet badge, and then just above that is your little yellow handle. You use that to open up your bonnet. And then there is your brake fluid, there is your power steering fluid, all fine. Or your filler, the yellow stick there is for your dipstick. There is your windscreen wash. And then just looking down there, hopefully you can see no signs of any significant oil leaks, or any oil leaks to be fair. All looking clean and tidy. And then there's your coolant level not contaminated, as you can see, and it's the correct colour coolant for Ford. Little ding there on the driver's door, we'll get that looked at as well. Driver's door card is on opening, as you can see, clean and tidy. Your entry steps, we've had dusty feet going in and out of it since it's been valeted, slightly annoying, but there we go. But your entry sills, plastics are all pretty good. Your flooring on this side, again, a little bit dusty, but all good. Your pedal rubbers, as you can see, no significant wear or tear there. You have front fog lights and auto lights. Your entry sills, and that's a bit of a plastic seat cover there, that we'll get that out of the way. And seat squabs, etc., all good. As with always, the iPhone video tends to show something in looking dirtier than what it actually is. So that actually looks a little bit grubby, but in real life it doesn't really look like that, but I don't know. Oh, the power of the iPhone camera. USB power there, 12-volt power there as well. You got this really nice chunky feeling leather multifunction steering wheel. And then we have voice activation on it as well. You can control your computer system, and you have speed limiter and cruise control on there as well. And then you have this really cool touchscreen system on the latest ones. In order to fire up the customs, you need to have your foot on the clutch, turn it over, fire it up. It just does a systems check for us. It'll tell us that the door's open and that I don't have my seatbelt on. It has sync on here, so you can sync it. I believe you can get it to read your text messages. Yeah, and there's all various other options on here. So Bluetooth telephone and Bluetooth music. And then you also have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. You will need to connect your telephones in via a USB port. This one here, using your telephone lead for that. We have air conditioning, and we have heated front and passenger seats, and we have a heated quick clear front windscreen. 6-speed manual gearbox, bit of a cup holder there, that's pretty cool. Just looking down in between your seats, you can see nice and clean. There's no old McDonald's or anything like that down there. I do believe we prep these vehicles to a high standard for a used van dealer. Just looking between your door shuts, etc., all nice and clean and tidy. So there we go. It's a really nice example of a 68 plate facelift Ford Transit Custom 2-litre TDCi, 130 brake horsepower, Euro 6, L1 short wheelbase, limited in black, done 47,000 miles there or thereabouts. There are 60 to 70 photos on our website very shortly. If you require any further information, phone us 01905 672 080 or email us sales@vanstoday.com. If you're interested, hopefully that's given you a good idea of exactly what it is that you're buying. We'll get the couple of parking things sorted out on it for you as well. Get that little bit of trim colour coded, and Bob's your uncle. Thanks very much for looking at the video. Cheers.